Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Today we're going to have a chat about the Turkish national team. They are participating in this World Cup after bloody 24 years. The last time they participated, they had a dream run. They finished third. So this time also they are looking for something similar or even more than that. Now, I will make a bold prediction. Despite being in the same group as United States of America, which is the host nation, in my opinion, they will top the group because they have Paraguay, USA, and Australia. I feel that with all due respect to the other teams, they will top the group just based on the squad they have. This is their 26-man squad. They have players like Bayindir, Urjan Çakur, Demiral, Soyuncu, Özcan Kabak, then Selic, Kadioglu from Brighton, Hakan Kalhanoglu from Inter Milan, and also like Kokchu from Besiktas. They also have an exciting bunch of new talents who are going to be like lighting up their World Cup campaign, like players like Yunus Akun, Arda Güler, and Kenan Yildiz. Like these three players will be very much essential of how Turkey will play and how they will move ahead. And yes, they have a very interesting squad under Vincenzo Montella. Usually they play in a 4-2-3-1, and they have their positives and negatives. For example, I noticed one thing in their stats that they lack players who will score a lot of goals outside the box, which is very much important against teams like Australia, Paraguay, who will keep a low block. So in this campaign, players like Arda Güler and Kenan Yildiz has to step up a lot more than they do with their clubs, because it is just once in a lifetime opportunity for them. My starting players in this team would be Urjan Çakur as the goalkeeper, Selic as the right back, Demiral and Özcan Kabak as the centre back pairing, then Kadioglu from Brighton as the left back, then Kokchu and Hakan Kalhanoglu. Then my front three would be Kenan Yildiz, Arda Güler and Yunus Akun. Why Akun? Now, yes, it may happen that Turkish people or even the coach might choose Yilmaz, but in my opinion, Yunus Akun gets the chance to play in the starting 11 because of the season he has had at Galatasaray. He is one of the most highest rated players in the Galatasaray team this season. As you can see in this heat map also, like he covers a lot of area in the pitch, that also from the right hand side. To be a poacher, I will start Dennis Gul. So yes, that's my like top 11 team, but obviously you will have some extra players. Like these are the main 11 core starting players. Like they also need to have extra 4 to 6 players, or even you can say like 7 to 8 players who will come off the bench and give some extra flair to the team. Now those players can be Kerem Aktürkoğlu from Fenerbahce, Yilmaz from Galatasaray, Can Uzun from Frankfurt, and Altay Bayindir from United. Another interesting midfielder is Salih Özcan, who plays in Dortmund. Yes, in Dortmund this season he has not had that much of a game time. That's why I have not used him as a starting player. But yes, he can be a very good addition to the squad. And what a fantastic convoy for the Turkish national team. And I really hope that they will fly past the group stage, and yes, we will like see them in the knockouts for sure, 100%. And it is very important for them to come first in the group, because that will help them getting easier opponents, or somewhat like no one is a easy opponent in the World Cup finals, but still comparatively easier opponents who will finish second in other groups to face them in the knockouts, so that they can advance much more further. Why Turkey must beat USA? Because on and off the field they has to get this win, because any day of the year doner kebab must beat cheeseburger. So yes, that's it for today. Güle güle.